Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Hilltop Pillbox here in Abbotsford, British Columbia, Canada. And here we are on the UK Commonwealth 9. Yes, we're on round 9 of this very, very interesting game. Things have been shifting towards the Allies, but the Japanese have been punching back here, taking a couple of money islands here and pushing out a little bit into China. So there is some shenanigans going on up there. We'll see where they go. Now, admittedly, Captain G, he has gotten some not great dice in the last little while. The start of the game, he was on fire. Everything he was doing, he was getting everything. And now it seems to be he's having to work for it a little bit more. And our defensive dice on his turns seem to be picking off guys one by one by one. And so he's no freebies for him. So we'll see. Maybe he'll get a little payback here on my turn. So we do have some attacks here. Most of them are going to be walk-ons or very boring ones. So here we've got this one in Saigon. Got a guy walking down. Over here we're going to have a guy walking into Sicily and some non-com of planes and things. Now we do have a fight in Marseille, but there's only one boy there. And then we do have a fight, but it's a walk-on into Normandy. So that is all we're doing for attacks. Very, very simple. So we're going to show you what we're doing for builds. UK's got a ton of money, and they're spending it on 2 military bases. 5 artillery going in London. We have 6 men going into Africa, 3 in Cairo, 3 in Alexandria. We have a destroyer being built at home. And then we have the FEC, the recipients of a nice shiny new transport, and Anzac are getting a submarine. The Canadians, because the Germans have 8, count them 8 Wolfpack subs lurking about. Canada's building 3 destroyers. South Africa, with its $14, can only build 1 unit, and I figure, well, let's spend it. So we're getting a heavy bomber. Heavy bomber for them. FEC continues its 3 cruiser build. And Anzac also going heavy on the Navy. We have 3 subs and 1 cruiser. All right, so to start things off, we'll just have Buddy walk into Saigon. So that's going to be a changeover from Japanese to FEC control. So that's it on the Pacific side. So let's head over here. We are going to have one boy come off of Ankara. And the destroyer is a non-combat move, but we're just going to move them together because then I only have to reach once. Going to land in Sicily. That's going to be going to Britain. Okay, the UK is going to get that. And then over here, we get a little bit more light here. I don't know if that really helps too much, but we have a walk-on here, the Canadian, but he's under orders by the UK, which was pretty much World War I, World War II. Not everything I know for all you historians, but we're just going to say he was under orders from Monty himself. He's going to go into Normandy, and he's going to take that for England. Okay, so for UK. And the radar tower and the Czech Hedgehog and the coastal gun are all just taken away. And just take a look. I really like this one. That reminds me of Saving Private Ryan, if you remember that scene. So, the only attack we have where we're actually rolling dice, as long as I'm not forgetting something, which happens a lot, is here in Marseille. So in Marseille, we're going to have 2 guys walk in from Bordeaux. That's these guys. They're going to walk in, and they're going to be joined by 2 Spitfires. Now, they're not in the water. They're actually on the carrier here, the Hornet, and they're going to fly in 1-2, land in Bordeaux. And then we have these 3 fighters going 1, 2, 3, 4, and then landing in Bordeaux as well. The 2 Spitfires are going to stay at home. And then we have a bunch of non-coms. So we're just going to roll this out. So we've got 3 fighters and 2 Spitfires going in. So 3 fighters at 6, and 2 Spitfires at 7. All we need is 1 hit. Hopefully the dice do that for us. And yes, we got 3 hits. Okay. So the lone German infantry who walked in last turn, he just got sent there, just got off the train, and it's got to be in the box. Got to be in the box. and he wasn't issued any ammunition because safety first on the train. All right, so that's going to switch hands. Now, this is not German. This is an Italian territory. So the Italians are going to head down. Now there's 2 UK units in there. And there you go. So that's it for all the dice rolling. I am going to show you the rest of it. I'm going to kind of move. I guess I could just move stuff around now. Okay, so I've got a destroyer and 2 cruisers up here off northern Australia. We have one of the few working ports in the South Pacific. It's going to go 1, 2, 3. They're going to end up in C Zone 73. C Zone 73, that's where they are. These other 2 boats are going to pick up these 4 units and come 1, 2, and drop all these boys off here in sunny Sydney. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we're going to put him in Sydney. So we've got the bomber. It's a medium bomber. Beautifully painted by Sky Marshall. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? Yeah. Anzac Air Force there. Okay. And over here we have this destroyer. He's going to go 1, 2, way out to C Zone 105. 105, as you can see there. And the fighter, he's going to come down to the Solomons. 1, 2, 3, 4. It takes a lot of time to move around down here in the South Pacific sometimes. All right, so that's all those non-coms down here. Over here, we got all these tanks in Siam. They're going to move up here into Yunnan. So we have 4 regular tanks, 4 medium tanks, and 2 Churchills moving up into Yunnan. And I had all these arrows. I don't know if I'm going to do this now. Yeah, we're going to move one more guy into Siam. One guy here, just doing the shuck. Okay, I don't know if that's a shuck or maybe that's a conga line. I don't know, but that's all they're doing. All of these. Oh, I forgot to mention. I said the 3 cruisers. There's also an airbase we're building for them. All these aircraft are going to come down into Singapore. So we're going to end up with 2 tacticals, 1 fighter, and 2 medium bombers in Singapore. Okay. Everybody else is just going to hang tough in Calcutta. So we're getting a little low on stuff in there, but hopefully the Navy's a good enough blocker. We have this Navy here, which is represented by this card. So 2 battleships, 3 destroyers, and a fleet carrier. They're going to go 1, 2. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, that's what I want to do. All right. So we go there. Oh, I forgot I didn't have the arrow, but you can see I've done the thing here. So one guy is going to walk into Bulgaria and take that. That's a German territory, going to be going to the British. Okay. All right. All of these guys here are going to walk into Greece. So that's a stack of 5 men in Istanbul going into Greece. And 1 tank is going to join them. These 2 fighters are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're going to land in Malta. This fighter here is going to go 1, 2, 3 and land in Malta. Do a little dance on the way over. So in Malta, we've got Faith, Hope, and Charity. If you know that story, there you go. Different sculpts, of course. These tacticals are going to come up into Greece. Right, so 3 tacticals from Crete into Greece. All the stuff that's in Ankara, 1 man, 1 horse, 1 anti-aircraft gun, and 1 artillery are going to go into Istanbul. We'll get all these arrows out of here. All these bombers. Oh, I better get these 2 guys before I forget. These tacticals, 1, 2, 3, they're going to land in Greece as well. So now we have 5 tactical bombers in Greece. All right. Now, on the fleet here, we've got 4 what do you call those? Transports. And we've only got 4 guys, so we've got plenty. And we're going to bring over 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 2 transports. We have 2 transports left. Nobody else to pick up, so we're going to pick up the anti-aircraft gun and bring that into Greece. Okay, so the anti-aircraft gun from Cairo moves over to Greece. Oh yes, the fighter from the fleet here is going to land in Greece as well. The fighter. Okay, I think that is all the non-com nonsense. That's everything there. Hopefully that was nice and clear. Get rid of all these. All right. So we have these 5 fighters. 3 are regular fighters. 2 are Spitfires landing in Bordeaux. Okay. I'm going to have to get a card for this, but I won't do that now. We have 3 transports here, and we have 2 transports here. So the 5 transports are going to bring 10 units. So that's going to be 10 infantry. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See how I got that already before I filmed? And they're going to come into Bordeaux. The Canadians are also going to bring over a transport. So now there are 6 transports, and there's a man and an artillery from Canada coming into Bordeaux. I'm going to get rid of the D-Day dice now because that is last turn. We'll put it there though. All right, so that is everything there. All right. I believe that is everything we're going to do. I don't believe... Oh, I was going to move 1 Spitfire to London. So I have 1 Spitfire in Liverpool, 1 Spitfire in London. I don't think there's anything else going on in Africa. Was I moving the bombers up? Yeah. Does it make any sense? Yeah, we'll move the bombers up to Greece as well. And they got range to really do some fun stuff. So the 2 mediums and the 1 heavy bomber are moving up into Greece. All right. That's a tasty target for the Axis. And it will be interesting to see if a shot is taken. All right, so now we're going to put on our builds. So we have 1, see this little under construction thing here? Yeah, that's from Historical Board Gaming, and we use that in 36 all the time. So I put it there to remind me. So 1 military base going in Istanbul, and 1 military base going into Greece. So now I have 3 there, and there for the UK. That's all you can have is 3. 5 artillery being placed in London. I'm filming on a new phone here too. I got this new phone. Hopefully it's working well. Here's a transport going in there and a submarine going into 99 for the Anzac. 3 Canadian destroyers going, of course, the only place they can, 21. Well, I guess they could go up north, but why? South Africa, spending everything on a heavy bomber. Oh, Wellington or Lancaster, I'm not even sure what that is. And we have 3 cruisers going in, so that gives us 8. I'm going to chip those out. And the air base going into Singapore. So the air base in Singapore. And then we have 2 submarines and a cruiser going into Sea Zone 99, as well as a submarine going into New Zealand, the Sea Zone 101. All right. That is everything there. I'm just going to pause it to get the money going. Whoops, pardon me. All right. So, of course, as soon as I start cleaning off the board, I noticed some things I missed. I forgot to place my 6 infantry here in Africa, as well as the destroyer at home, as well as a non-com that I had put out here, but I totally missed because it's way over here on the edge of the world. Oop, pardon my thumb. So these guys are just moving into 133. Hardly game breaking and will likely have no effect on the game. But I had marked it. I just forgot to get over there. All right, so for next turn, the UK, believe it or not, has 73 bucks. We're at 59 on the board, and we have 13 in bonuses, and we saved 1. So 59 to 14 is 73. Canada's at 15 still. South Africa's at 7. We saved nothing there. FEC saved nothing, and they have 45 to spend. And Anzac's down a bit now. They took it on the chin. They lost 6 bucks here, so they're down to 15. Why are they down to 15? They should be down to... Why are they down to 15? What else did they lose? I don't know what else they lost. Why are they down to 15? So they got their 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Huh. Oh well. Oh, they should be at 16. Where is it? Where is it? Anyway, I don't know what happened to it. I thought for sure that they were at the right spot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're at 15. Huh. I guess they lost an extra one somewhere that I'm not remembering all of a sudden. So anyway, they're at 15 plus 5, so they get 20, and they had saved 3. So 23 for them. Sorry, folks. I should have my act together on that one. I don't know where I lost my count there. All right, so little overview here. We got Hong Kong pretty stacked up, but the Japanese are on the move. This is not current right now because I haven't seen the Russian video. I think it just got uploaded before I started filming, and time's a bit of a crunch, so away we go. I'll have to watch it later, but I don't think it's going to affect what I did. And yeah, you can see that the Germans are entrenching in Paris, and they're building fortifications everywhere, and they have rockets. Oh yes, I should mention the rockets. After the Allies have landed in Europe, on the continent proper here, the Germans automatically get rockets. So they get 3 shots per turn on a D6. If they get a 1, they get to decide whether or not they're hitting facilities or units. And if they get a 2, the receiver gets to decide what got hit. And in this case, he got 2 hits, and so I chose to lose 2 British infantry. Now I say I chose to lose them, and now you're seeing it in real time. There you go. They have died. So they are down. Get up there, Spain. They have died. A most noble death here to the German rockets. So he got, on his 3 dice, he got 2 1s. So he was pretty excited about that. Good for you, Captain G. A little bit of a pushback after some of the craziness recently. And over here, I think Leningrad has been taken by the Soviets. So me showing you that just kind of is misinformation, propaganda, and we would never do that here at the Hilltop Pillbox. Liar! Liar! All right. Well, as we always say, thank you, friends, for playing. Hug your loved ones. Passing the reins back to Triple Crown and the US of A. And hey, may the dice be with you and them.